93.1, steady giving it up. It's the Sam Silk Show, hey, we digging it up. Playing old school, new school, mixing it up.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the show. Relationship Hour. What's going on, fam? Good afternoon, Kenya Brown.
Good afternoon.
And share this video with your friends and get their thoughts, get their take. Marriages are in trouble. This marriage is in trouble, and we want you to give your non-biased opinion to help this person out with their dilemma. And Kenya, what is she talking about?
Okay. She says, I've been married for 2 years, and things have gone steadily downhill. Mm-hmm. I thought I married my soulmate, yet now we can't seem to agree on anything important. When we were engaged, I thought we agreed on everything. Now even how we like our pasta cooked is a bone of contention. Our biggest fights seem to be about money. I love nice things and a beautiful environment. I think my husband would be happy living in a cave. Whenever I come home with a new dress or an item to beautify our house, he hits the ceiling. He wants to retire at 50 and sees any expenditure beyond bare necessities as a way of taking away from his nest egg. I was raised in a home where money was seen as a way to live better. Mm-hmm. He grew up in a poor home where his family scrimped and saved to provide their children with a relatively good life. Believe me, kind of. Believe me, I'm far from extravagant, but I don't think I should have to defend myself every time I buy something without his approval. I'm at my wit's end with this. Please help.
Ooh, share this video and get your take, because it's going to be very interesting on this conversation, because we're talking about her spending. Mm-hmm. They only been together for 2 years. So now I'm really paying attention. I was really kind of sleepy here. So I was paying attention to what she said. So you only been married 2 years, and he wants to retire when he's 50.
Right.
I wonder how old he is. It didn't say.
It does not say.
And so he wants to retire when he's 50. So you all should always be talking about retirement anyway. That's part of a future, part of being married, and part of your plan, which reminds me I have to call somebody today about something.
Okay.
Yeah. So she likes to buy nice things for the home, beautiful things for the home. He don't want that. Women, y'all want the home to look away. Because she right, guys, we just leave it. As long as it's clean, I'm kind of cool.
Right.
But you all a woman makes it feel like a home.
You have to have pictures and vases and...
What we need all that for, though?
All that's just so that it's
visually
pleasing.
For who? For who?
For us. For your family.
I don't care what's... I don't ever just sit in the house and be like, man, there's some nice drapes. That... Y'all just put stuff like on the back of the couch. For what?
Yes, because like you need your throw. You have to complete the look.
For what?
The nice pillows.
And then y'all get mad if I fall asleep there and I'll pull that thing you got on the back of that couch and I'd be like...
That's decoration. Right.
Why do we have them I'm just saying, just like the towels in the bathroom, decoration towels. For what?
For guests.
For what? That's my bathroom. You pee and leave, wash your hands. That's some paper towel.
Well, yeah, you have to have the
and
paper
that other
towel roll.
Yeah, goodbye. What are you doing in that long for? What are you doing? Only thing should be in the bathroom is toilet paper, air freshener, and some magazines to read.
But don't you feel good like when your house is nice and put together?
That's great.
You have company over and people say, oh, look at how nice your home is. You have a
Shut up and
home.
Get out of here. You're paying too much attention to stuff. You here to be with me, not my wall.
Oh, boy, Sam. Jeez. I mean, some nice pillows, some sparkle, nice curtains, nice new rug.
So do we ask before we go buy something for the home, guys? You want to know? Is that something that the wife and husband should discuss? If she wants to beautify the home, should she just go off and just buy a $500 rug?
You can't be irresponsible with it. Of course, if her husband is trying to retire at 50, you have to make some concessions in your budget for that.
Yeah.
But she shouldn't. It's a relationship, so that means there's two people.
Mm-hmm.
You have two people's lives that are melted together. So you can't just deprive her of everything.
888-409-0931. We want your take. 888-409-0931. How should they proceed here? How should they move? Because like if your significant other, if your spouse ups and goes by and buys $3,000 worth of rims on the ride, would you feel some type of way?
Well, that's irresponsible. I mean, that would be irresponsible.
Irresponsible. You just went and bought this stuff in here. We ain't need it.
Well, a pillow or
We
a
ain't need
vase
it.
or some curtains.
We
isn't
need
the same.
all that. We need all that.
What if the curtain? Things change over time. You might need some new stuff. It definitely need a new dress or a new outfit, top.
Yeah, and you do want your wife looking good when she goes out.
Yeah, you should.
But so I guess we got to have these conversations. The conversation should be about finances at least once a month
yes.
in your home. You
Too
agree?
much. No, I feel what I feel you should do is if finances are a big deal at this point because you feel like you're pulling in two different directions, then just put some money aside or, allow her to put money aside from her check so that she can buy little things, little maintenance things for herself or the house.
Just blow it account. So you got a
Right.
blow it account.
Right.
So you got an account to pay all the bills.
Right.
Then you got an account to save money
Absolutely.
or however you do it. And then you got the let's just go blow it money.
Right. Well, it's probably just going to be her budget to decide because you still have to date when you're married. You have to date each
So
other.
I have to ask her, can I get some of that money, blow up money so we can go out? Or do I take that out of my own money?
His frugal butt is not going to choose to go out. So she has to have control of the kick it money so that she can say, honey, let's go to dinner. I have a little money left in my little stash. Let's go to dinner or something.
I don't like
know.
that. That's swag. Just take your wife out. Why you got to go to the stash? Take it. That don't sound like you having a date. It sound like you, let's go
Well,
do
I mean,
something.
if you budget it, if they're having problems, like you don't have a problem with it, so you'd take your wife out to dinner or something like that. But if her husband is saying, "Hey, just leave everything," it's fine.
You gotta retire to 50.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She needs a little She needs a little breathing room.
So, guys, post here. You read the question. You see what's going on with this couple. How do you handle this? How do you do this? Wives, girlfriends, when you want to buy things and money is tight in the house, when you want to buy something for yourself and things are tight, do you even mention that to your husband? Or do you just go shopping? When you see something new you want to put on the wall for the home she says to beautify the home, do you have a discussion with him or do you just go buy something and put it in the house? Guys, do you want your wife or your woman to have a conversation with you before they go make a purchase to beautify the home?
Or themselves.
Yeah.
She might want to get her nails done, her hair done.
Why we having a conversation about you getting your nails done if you need to get your nails done? Why don't you just go get your nails done? You got a nail appointment.
Because some people don't feel that way. Some people feel that that's a waste of money. Oh, you don't need that. You look just fine without makeup. You look just fine without your nails done or whatever.
Well, okay, how often do y'all get y'all hair done? Every 2 weeks, right? Most women, y'all get it every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems like that's something that you should expect.
Well, that's because you're thinking more reasonably. Her husband might not be that reasonable.
So okay, so let's see if I'm agree. We agree on this. And we're going to read your comments next. Again, answer the question, do you have a meeting or do you just go buy for yourself to look good because things are tight? Or you're trying to save, reach your goal, something nice for the home that you want. And then the other question would be, how many times, how much do you spend on grooming yourself? Like y'all go every 2 weeks to get nails done, right?
Yes,
And hair done, right?
I do.
And that's a lot of money. So it's about what, $300?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
If you put some money aside, so
No, it's
she
more
can
than
say-
$300.
Well, it
How much
depends. It
cost get y'all
depends.
hands done, y'all nails?
Well, nails probably about $40.
Yeah. Then you get your feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another 25, 30.
And if y'all go to the bougie spots,
Oh, that's even more.
Yeah, it's even more.
Yeah. I mean, you have to do your hair,
Uh-huh.
888-409-0931.
Feel free to call. What are the comments? What folk talking about?
Now, Debbie said, you have to love your home. Make your house a home. I agree, Debbie. Irania said, finances are the number one reason relationships break up. I was dating a guy for 7 years, and because he's careless with his funds and I'm not, I knew not to go forward with this dude, so I wouldn't be writing in to you guys. Huh. And Steve, good old Steve.
What up, Steve?
Said what they need to do is have separate bank accounts, assuming that she also has a job. That way, she can waste away all of her money and watch her husband live the good life when he retires at age 50. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you a trip.
Nietzsche said you should always discuss your purchases before you make them. That would, for people who are already arguing, that would be a big problem to discuss everything.
Everything. Wow.
Could you imagine? I don't know.
Yeah. What did you buy? What did you buy?
Because, you're causing different discussions and arguments every day. No.
You should have a certain amount that I think that you agree on like you mentioned earlier about, this is going to be the do me money.
Yeah.
So how much money does it cost to do me?
Absolutely.
So like a haircut, you get a haircut like every 2 weeks or a week. So you need at least $100 a month. If you're a guy, if you get your haircut every week, that's $100 you're going to spend on your head.
Right.
Now, if you're trying to reach a goal, do you really need to get your hair cut?
Yes.
I'm talking about 4 times a month.
Well, maybe not every week, but I mean, you need to be groomed.
And some men may think women don't need to go every 2 weeks when y'all go and buy the $500 hair weave.
Well, that's their opinion.
Yeah. See, you see how it changed when it's y'all? That temperature changed quick. That temperature changed. 888-409-0931.
I mean, I don't know. I feel that if you budget it and just take the power away from that, let her have her own account where she controls her own money so that if she wants to stop at the mall, she has a function to go to or something like that and she needs a new sweater or pants or something, I shouldn't have to discuss that with you. Honey, can you please give me $50 so I could go to the mall? No.
I just saw these jeans.
No, that's just all wrong.
Well, let me see.
No.
Let me see, Kathy. But some of you all, I like what read what Brooke just said, and the screen just jumped. If you can find Brooke.
Brooke said, priorities, folks.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you know in your heart that you can't afford to buy it right now, no need to discuss it with him. Just don't buy it.
That's true.
There's always later.
That's true. No, but if you can't, if things are really tight, okay, can you wait to make that purchase? Can you put off to do something? Can you put it off until let's say you only got $1,000 to your name right now.
Okay.
That's it. All the bills are paid, and the item you want is $500. Do you go?
No.
Some people do that though. See, you say that.
Well, that would be irresponsible, but I'm talking about them sitting down and saying, hey, this is what we bring in every month, and this is what we can afford to take outside of that.
Yeah.
And let her do her. So if she knows she has a big purchase, she wants to buy a little extra weave or something the next month, then you might not spend all of your budget this month. You might save it for next month.
I know some of you are old school. I just feel like, to me, I feel like, and I get it. I understand what he wants to do. He wants to retire at a certain. I get it. I definitely, I get it. But it feels almost as if it's like she's your child and she gotta ask to get her hair done. That's how I feel to me. Now she going to put $1,000 worth of weave in there, and things are tight. Then y'all need to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Now, I mean, there's always, but if you have a budget of what you can spend, then you have to get your hair done within that budget. You have to get your nails, whatever grooming you have. So if you guys only have $100 to blow, then you have to go somewhere who is cheaper.
So
You know?
you have to go to Quanetta.
You might.
Quanetta, who charges maybe $50. You might got to put Quanetta on hold this week and then go to Kalitha for $20.
Right, your weave might be crooked. Jerry said, "Hey there, my husband and I have separate bank accounts. It works out very well. I work hard for my money and I spend the way I want. No need to ask. I just let him know." Thank you, Jerry. Boss. Okay.
Now, if he pulls up with a new car, you be pissed? You be upset?
Well, I mean,
That's a large purchase. You got to have a conversation about that, right?
for a large purchase.
Yeah, you can't just pull up. Girl, it was, man, I had to pull this one, baby. Look.
Look at this new Rolls Royce I
Right.
bought.
You
No.
can drive it sometime, like on Sunday or something, girl. You know.
See, Rashonda said they should sit down and create a budget. Then you discuss what money is coming in and what it will be spent on. Then everyone is in agreement. I agree. Erica said couples should have an account for saving, one for spending, and another for bills. Money should be allocated to each account based on income. Communicate. I agree, Erica. That's all I'm saying is you just take the power away from the argument. You don't want anybody, over you like you're a child saying, "Hey, Sam, no, you can't get your hair cut this week. You just got to go to your functions all jacked up."
What you mean I get my hair done?
Right. That's just not cool.
Yeah. But, and again, it's about maturity. Like you guys, how long they been married? 2 years?
Yes.
Listen, guys, you got to talk money. You got to talk money because at the end of the day, if the marriage was to end, you're going to still talk money. So you need money to run your household. So when you're dating somebody, I think you need to ask different questions about money so then you can kind of know. And if y'all really talking about getting married, y'all need to be talking about what are our goals?
Right.
What are our goals to get there? And how do we plan to get there? If you do that, I think, that's a problem that y'all really wouldn't be having a conversation about. Like, you really got to sit and talk about money.
Right.
You do. I don't care how frustrating things are. You have to talk about money. And how can we save more money?
Well, Irania said, yes, you can put it off. It's called discipline. But see, you're going into territory where someone's right or wrong. And if you are arguing principles, well, my way is right because I'm going to put away money for our future. And the wife is saying, hey, I feel that it's important to live now. If you just sit down, communicate, budget, put some money to the side that's allocated for that, then there's no misunderstandings and you can just, get rid of that argument.
Yeah.
Which it sounds like they need to get rid of some arguments or they're going to be divorced.
Yeah, and so, but something that you said, now if they're both of their goals is to retire at 50, then see that's not her goal. Or the way he's going about it is not. You feel me?
Right.
So it takes two people here. So
Absolutely.
because you have some couples, that's just how they do. Like I mentioned earlier, you got some like people who make money. Stop thinking, guys, that Walmart is for people who ain't got money. That's a damn lie. Walmart is the bargain spot.
Right.
And folk with money shop at Walmart and Target. So you can save money, get your bargains.
Yeah, if you know what the budget is,
Yeah.
then you adjust.
Yeah.
It takes into account both point of views. He can still have his point of view. They can save and, travel the world when they're 50, if that's even the plan. I don't know.
Yeah, more comments before we get up out of here.
All right. Margarita said, Kalitha, boy, bye to you. Kimberly said, I think there needs to be 3 accounts, mine, his, and ours. The account that is ours is the account for bills and household things. That way you can have what you want, when you want, and when it's gone, it's gone. That's how I feel. I don't know. And so they're agreeing. Kimberly said, I totally agree. My marriage fell apart due to that. Money was not handled well.
Yeah, money. I'm telling you, man, if you don't talk about money, I have a suggestion. You need to have money meetings in your household. Your kids need to hear about it.
Yes.
And that's what happened within our community. I don't think that we were really taught. I know I wasn't. We were always trying to just make it. So when you get some bread, you might just go through it because you're trying to get everything you never had before.
True.
When you really don't. Look at all the things you throw out. Go through your closet right now. See how much stuff you have in there that you don't wear no more. Because it's out of style. But
Right.
You paid a lot of money for it. Where's the value to it?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But if I want it, if I work every day
Yeah.
and I want some things now and not when I'm 50, then I want some stuff.
And not when I'm 50.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know.
leave your comments here. Share this video, man. Hopefully, she will find some information from you guys from today's Conversation Salad Relationship Hour.